Good morning. Welcome to Marketing Workout. My old boss, Tony Wright from Wright IMC, recently wrote an article for Search Engine Journal about will Google ever fix the inherent advantage of big brands having tons of backlinks? And my answer to that is no. No, they won't. That ship sailed about 5 or 6 years ago when Google made a sort of a brands update or whatever. That before that, I would say search was a little bit more of a Wild West, right? Where smaller players could win if they had good content, good promotion, good strategies, and stuff like that. So you had a little bit more of a Wild West where you write a search for something and somebody you'd never heard of would come up. Unfortunately, over the years, we've moved to a usual suspects sort of a thing, right? Where it's like, okay, I searched for, I don't know, TVs or pizza or whatever it is, and the people you would expect to come up do. There's not a lot of discovery as much as there used to be. And that's a bit unfortunate. Other people have written about that as well, of how long before, not necessarily Google is useless, but you're just going to find what you expect to find. There's no discovery there anymore. It's unless you're a big player, then there's no point almost in some ways. Other people have written about the death of the website, and there's a reason for that, of going to these other outlets, finding your audience, converting them, and they never even touch your website. So I think that pendulum is shifting. I don't think it's going to shift back. I have access to the data from my normal job on a lot of different places, and some of these big brands, they'll get a bunch of new backlinks. They're not even doing anything. Like, you're talking about 10, 12, 15, 20 new backlinks from decent sources. They don't even not even have an active campaign. It's just as a function of their brand and a function of whatever they're doing otherwise. So that is an inherent advantage that I don't think Google cares. I think that ship sailed, and that's not going to change. So what can you do about it? Build your brand. I mean, it sounds stupid, but if you're everywhere and everybody knows who you are, that's going to attract it. And you may have to do some specific local backlink building in your area to get rolling, but after a certain point in time, the rich do get richer, and that applies to backlinks too. And that's today's thought.